I have $30 here for you to buy 5 snacks.
This is the easiest challenge I've ever heard. I'm going to be very honest with you. Firstly, you do look magnificent today. Unfortunately, my budget doesn't look so magnificent. This is literally all I've got left. Ben, thank you so much. It's been an awesome experience. Now, I want to find out...
Yes, let's find out together.
Let's see what this is all about. Oh my god. Are you joining me? Oh, you know what? This has been a great idea. And can I just say, your hair looks amazing. Very fluffy. I don't know how you do it. You know, I've been working on it, but you know. Oh, really? You think so? I tried. Oh, I look pretty good today. I look pretty decent, right? Anyways, so, how's your food? Oh, you know what? Before you just tell me about your food, you know, I got a bit of a confession for you. You don't mind me just sharing a little bit of my, personal problems, right? Okay, we're good, we're good. Last night, I don't really know how to explain it. I had just this worst nightmare. Like something just took over me. All I could see was red. Just a flow of red. Oh no. No, stop it. What happened to the pony? Stop laughing. Stop laughing. Long John Silver.
Get up, get out of your bed! At this point, I was wondering why I even signed up to do this show. But there was no turning back now. Time to find out how deep this rabbit hole goes. This was becoming more awkward than my first date. I was just about to bail, when suddenly...
You Maureen Au from instalment.com?
Yes, I've been waiting for you. Follow me.
Look, I saw you in the dream. Can I at least have a drink?
Don't talk.
What is this? This is like this crime scene from CSI. Look at that.
This is soup tulang.
Soup tulang. Why is it so red? Why on earth is it so red? Okay, hang on a second. This is the first time I've ever had a dish that required surgical equipment, okay?
This is one of Singapore's heritage dish.
Yep.
What I usually do is I'll eat the meat first. The most precious thing is actually the bone marrow.
The bone marrow. Oh, so there's a lot of gooey goodness in this bad boy right here. That is wonderful. That meat is so soft, it just slides off the bone. Just check that out. Look just how easy that is.
So this started by Kadil.
Yeah.
He started in the 1950s when he was doing a pushcart in Jalan Sultan. He did this mee kuah, which is a mutton stew with noodles. And one day, there's this taxi driver told him, hey, can I just have the mutton bones without the noodles? So he created this whole plate just for him. Nice. And he loved it so much. And after that, he brought a lot of his friends to join him for this. So the owner decided, okay, let's create this new dish called soup tulang. That's how it came about.
Okay, let's get a bit of the sauce. You know what I've noticed about this sauce and the flavors that come out of this mutton is that mutton tends to be a very heavy, sort of musky taste, but it works really well. It's sweetness, yet a pepperiness to it as well.
The best is yet to come. You gotta try the bone marrow.
Oh yes, the bone marrow. You've been talking a lot about that bone marrow.
That's where the straw comes in.
Ah.
Get it?
Oh wow. That is phenomenal. You yourself are a pretty famous food blogger of this great website called instalment.com. How long have you been blogging for?
Close to 8 years. Started when I was doing an internship for a food magazine during my university days, and then it just continued because this is like a hobby which I really love. I love talking to hawkers, I love food. My audience, they are not only Singaporeans, they are people all over the world, like Malaysia. Thailand, Indonesia, and UK.
You're gonna have to excuse me for a while, Maureen. I won't go far. I'll be right back. All right.
Oh man!
See, I've come prepared, you see? Let's go, let's do this. I never had any dignity to lose in the first place, so I'm just gonna keep going. You know what? All I can say is, Maureen, even though you gave me a few nightmares, I absolutely love it. I mean, this is a gem of Singaporean cuisine, and it's fair to say that this right here is best in the world. Yeah, let's keep going.
Let's jump.
It's a brand new day, and as they say, breakfast is the most important meal. And Singapore takes it to a whole new level. Apparently, the dish that they serve at this restaurant is rich, it's heavy, and it's going to give me enough energy to help me survive the rest of the day. So, let's go.
So I headed to a restaurant famous for its hearty, home-cooked, kampong-style fare, the Haja Maimunah restaurant.
This is the Singaporean lontong. The smell is intoxicating, especially that flavor of the aroma of the coconut is just wonderful. And you've got some side dishes that I decided to have. Now I've been told that one of their favorites is the sotong sambal, as well as their bergedil. And this just made my meal considerably bigger, but I'm gonna finish it. So let's get into it. Try a little bit of this sauce right now. Oh wow, that smells incredible. Oh baby, it's a really fine balance. It's like a little joget between spicy and sweetness, and it's just flowing so beautifully, and the flavor of that coconut milk is amazing. There's a problem with this dish though. Once you start eating, you don't stop. But still, this sauce is a winner right here. This is like the Godzilla of tofu. Have you ever seen anything this big on your plate? I mean, this is massive. Oh, look how delicate that is. Just break it open. Oh man, this tofu is phenomenal. It really is. And I almost forgot, this right here is the serunding. It's already drenched in the sauce right now, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is what a breakfast is supposed to look like. I've got a massive bowl of sambal sotong. Even from the get-go, I know that this one's going to be spicy, but I'm gonna slap it on in here. Look at that. Look how easy I can bite into this. This dish is full of surprises. I was not expecting that. The bergedil. I love bergedils. And you can see that bits of crisp on the side. I love that bit. It really does bring tears to my eyes. This lontong is undeniably best in the world. Pow! Look at just how much meat they're packed in here. This is one of the best pieces of chicken biryani I've ever tasted. That is so outrageously good. Murtabak. A favorite among many in Malaysia, especially during the fasting month of Ramadan. Lovely. But there is one country that stakes claim to this beautiful dish, and they say they can do it better than anyone else in the world. We will see about that. Magic carpet to Singapore. Zam zam, alakazam.
Oh! Yippee! Steady.
Oh, that's so strange. I can't believe that actually worked.
Many countries have their own version of what a murtabak should taste like. Singapore is no different.
Behold the infamous mutton murtabak. Now, over the years, there have been many different flavors that have been introduced, like chicken and beef, but the original is all about the mutton. This is a small portion of murtabak. I don't know any person in their right mind who could possibly eat this all by themselves, but today that man will be me. I'm gonna try to eat this murtabak all by myself. So let's start, all right? Oh, okay. Other murtabaks I've tasted before, the meat tends to be a lot more succulent. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. Yes, it's a bit drier, but all that means is that it encourages you to start dipping into the curry. So this one is, here's my chicken curry right here. Oh, wow. That is pretty good. That right there just gave me a knockout punch. I literally had to reel back from the awesomeness that is this chicken curry. Let's put the fish curry to the test right now. Oh, look at how creamy and rich that is. My goodness. Very strong fish flavors, but not overpowering. Amazing stuff. You know sliders, like mini little burgers? I sense that we could do it right here. So that's only one layer. Let's put a bit of sauce on this. Slap that on. That's right, I am arrogant enough to want to put this whole thing in my mouth. I will regret this later. I think it's fair to say that the Queen of England would never invite me to the palace for dinner. If the Queen was here, she'd probably do the same thing. So that was the murtabak mutton. And I've taken a break right now, not because I can't eat anymore. It's because a new challenger has arrived. Ladies and gentlemen, meet the murtabak deer. It sounds like the beginning of a show. Deer murtabak. Oh, I've never actually tasted deer in my life. It looks pretty much the same. I got the crispy edge. The murtabak prata itself, it's got that crunch to it. It's got that flavor. Haven't really gotten to the deer part yet. Get the piece right in the middle. Look at just how much meat they packed in here. This is crazy. Oh, I'll back it up a little bit, huh? Back it up. Back it up. The deer is pretty impressive, but the smell and the taste, it's not for everyone, I'll have to say. Because it is extremely heavy. The smell is very, very rich. Trying to eat this right after eating a murtabak mutton is a bit of a challenge. But there's a challenge that needs to be answered. We have a new challenger that has joined the table. So earlier we had mutton, and then we were joined by the deer, and now the chicken has decided to join in the form of a biryani. I feel like an archaeologist right now because I'm about to uncover the 8th wonder of the world. I'm gonna use my chisel and hammer just to kind of break away at the rice. Okay, that didn't work as well as I thought, but behold, this beautiful piece of chicken that I'm gonna reveal. Oh, it's the final countdown. And you can see the juices just oozing out of that chicken right there. Can you see that? Oh my, oh. I love that sound of the cartilage just breaking open. That is the most succulent chicken I've ever tasted in my life. I put the whole thing in my mouth, pulled it out, hardly any meat left. If you've ever come to Zamzam restaurant here and you've never ordered this, shame on you, because you should. This is one of the best pieces of chicken biryani I've ever tasted. That is so outrageously good. I never thought that chicken could be outrageous, but this one's pretty rad. Oh, the best part of the chicken. The oyster of the chicken, right? Everyone loves this part. Oh, are you actually looking at this? Oh man, it's just oozing with all that juices. Look at that, nice and soft. I'm just gonna bite half of it. That's good. That is so very good. I'll be honest with you, they shouldn't really call this a nasi biryani. They should rename it to the one-way ticket to a food coma, because that's exactly what's gonna happen to me right after this. I'm gonna be passed out. You know what? This Zamzam restaurant is just a piece of history. It's been here since 1908, serving just incredibly good food and feeding Singaporeans and tourists alike. And I can understand why, because everything tastes so unbelievably good together. And that is why This thing right here, you seeing right here? Oh yeah, it's the best in the world.
That may have been one of the biggest meals I've ever had in my life. But I feel like there's still enough space for at least a little snack.
Oh my god, I need a drink. Do we have a drink? Oh yes. This makes me so happy. So I'm here at the Bedok Interchange Hawker Centre for one of probably the most nostalgic Singaporean dish. It is simple, it is straightforward, and it is an absolute staple for breakfast. It is called the chi kueh, and I can't wait to get my hands on these delicate little rice cakes. The minute you open the little parcel, the smell of the preserved radish just comes up and just fills your nostrils. And oh man, I'm gonna try some of that rice cake right now without any of the preserved radish. It has a bit of that salty flavor, seasoned it really well. This is the exciting bit. It's to put what they call the chai po, I think it's called. It's preserved radish, it's got a little bit of sesame in there, and down the hatch we go. But there is a third element to the entire chi kueh, which is the chili sauce. So I'm gonna be reasonable, I'm gonna spread it across my chi kueh and try it all together. Look at this bad boy. Oh my god, I need a drink. Do we have a drink? Oh yes. Oh, that was a very satisfying meal, but I feel like I haven't had enough. I want some more chi kueh in my belly. Thankfully, this is a great snack on the go.
Now that I've got my chi kueh, it was time to walk among the stars.
I'm loving this chi kueh. You could say that I'm practically going gaga for this dish. Totally unplanned. Would you like some, my darling? No.
The attention to detail of every wax figure is mind-boggling. Many of us may never meet our idols in person, but Madame Tussauds can get you pretty close.
Obama, critics said that he was more Barack than Bite. Come on! It was right for the taking. Work with amateurs. Mr. Mandela. Pretty amazing. A lion wouldn't cheat, but a tiger would. Ayo, Taylor, I'm happy for you, I'm gonna let you finish, but Adam's the best in the world! Yeah! I love myself. Push another one out. Let's go. Oh, shouldn't have eaten so much chi kueh. Oh. Hey Bruce, you look a bit thirsty. Would you like some water? Funny, my boxing skills kind of look like breakdancing. Oh yeah. You want some? Want some? Pow! Thank you for adopting me. You get a chi kueh. You get a chi kueh. Everybody gets a chi kueh. Woo! Oprah, Oprah, Oprah. That is best in the world. So I'm here now in Geylang, known for their hor fun. But I'm not here for that. I'm here for something a little bit more wholesome. Something that's gonna fill my belly up.
In the early days, Singapore saw a huge influx of immigrants from Indonesia, bringing with them amazing cuisine that's become a staple in the Singaporean diet.
Finally, the nasi rawon that I've been waiting for, and I asked for the original set, and this is what Abang Nas gave me. He gave me the paru, which is the beef lungs. You've got some fried tempeh and a bergedil. That much more special is that dark, black beef sauce in the middle. Let's get stuck in. This is an original Javanese meal. A really dark, rich, black color. Smells incredible. That is proper melt in your mouth meat. It is so tender. I don't know how long he must have stewed this. He must have been stewing this for like years. The secret ingredient for a good nasi rawon is that you need to have buah keluar is the thing that makes this flavor and the colors. Lungs is not usually my meat of choice, I'll be very honest with you. But I have been told, that, in fact I've been assured by Abang Nas that this is a bestseller. Let's see if it's right. It has a bit of bite, it's a little chewy, but it's full of flavor. Let's put some serunding on that, yeah. Oh my goodness. Let's try the sotong. Look at how easily that was cut. That is phenomenal. And I've noticed that a lot of the spices has this really sweet aftertaste, which is really quite surprising, very, very pleasant. My personal favorite, I do love a good bergedil. You know, the hallmark of a good bergedil is when you got these bits of fried egg that they're fried in, that's just kind of clinging off, and when you open it, it looks like this. It just makes me so happy. Potato and rice, carb on carb crime. Here's a bit of sambal. Look at that. Wow, fragrant, super strong. All right. Can you see the sweat? I feel like I just stepped into a sauna. Tissue time. Let's do this. I think the sambal is so strong, it's kind of temporarily blinded me. Like, I have no idea where I am right now. You know, when I was in the queue, I was wondering, what's so special about this place that people will queue up for over 20 minutes just to get one dish? I'm halfway through this, and I understand why. This doesn't even have to be said. Nasi rawon.
That nasi rawon was a worthy dish to wrap up my trip in Singapore. And you know you've stumbled upon something special when you start missing a dish the second you finished. But my stay in Singapore was coming to an end. But I wanted to do one last thing before I jump onto my next flight. Explore the beautiful Gardens by the Bay. I've had a lot of amazing dishes in the last few days. And even though many of the dishes I've tasted have their origins from other countries, everything was still distinctly unique to this wonderful little island. And I guess its variety in food is just another testament to how diverse and international Singapore really is. So before I slip into a food coma, I better get my flight and hotel booking sorted out. The stress-free way with Expedia.
This right here is a legendary meal.
It's got a really sexy name. Jengkol balado.
This is the future. That is so unbelievably tender. That is a pretty dramatic turn, let me do that.